and breathe. We had to do it the hard way, didn't we? Hello everyone, this is Prasanna Balakrishnan back again, this time for your review of Porto nil, Chelsea 1. We lost today, but we went through on aggregate 2-1, courtesy of our first leg 2-0 lead at Seville. We don't make it easy for ourselves, do we? Heart attack FC in full effect. We actually just needed to defend and don't not try anything too much. We don't need to play super expensive football. We just need to defend well, defend deep, and hit them on the counter attack whenever possible. And that's what I think Tuchel set out to do. And I think we did that fairly well until the last minute where they got in front through a fantastic goal, a wonderful overhead kick by Mehdi Taremi. But it was too late by then for Porto as they tried and they could have got a second, but they did not get it eventually, and Chelsea go through an aggregate. So this is the lineup which we went through. James came in for Hudson-Odoi. Kovacic was injured during training, so he did not play. And Silva came in for Christensen in the middle. So that was the formation by which we started. It was still the general 3-4-2-1. Porto started quick. Porto started the better side. Porto started attacking, and that's what you expect from them. They had to go for it because they were 2 goals down, and you cannot just sit back and hope that something happens because that just never happens. And you have to make things happen and not wait for something to happen. But we did try eventually on the counter attack. Pulisic might have been fouled about 10,000 million times because every time he went with the ball. He had his pace, and Porto defenders just could not live with him. They had to bring him down to stop a possible Chelsea counter-attack. Kante was superb in transition. He won the ball, or he was won by the Chelsea defense, and he ran with his pace, and it opened up some gaps which we could have exploited, but unfortunately we didn't. Our final ball was still lacking, but for today, we didn't need to actually score. We just needed to defend a 2-0 lead, and that's what we did. Our defense was actually superb today, apart from maybe a 1 or 2 mistakes here and there. Around about the 10th minute or so, there was Mendy who did a casual pass from the back. I don't know what that was about. And Jesus Corona nearly scored, but Jorginho got a massive block. He blocked him for going on target. He was the man of the match today. I'll get to his performance in a sec. And even around a good mark, there was a wonderful chance for Jesus Corona. There was a ball over the top, and Chilwell completely lost him. He misjudged the ball, and Jesus Corona did not get the shot on target. If it was on target, maybe they could have scored. Mendy was not even tested. But apart from that, we didn't have much to do. The second half kind of opened up because Porto needed to go for the win, and it kind of opened up gaps for us to exploit on the counter attack. There was one counter attack which Kante again does what he does best, wins the ball up the field. It was Azpilicueta that won the ball up the field, and Kante just ran, found Mason Mount in some space. Mason Mount got a good shot away, but that was put off by the Porto defender. And that was probably our only shot on target, if I can even remember, throughout the game, because we were mostly spending the game in defense. And it was Rudiger was fantastic. Silva was superb. Azpilicueta was excellent. Put in a complete good shift today. A captain's performance. Our back three was solid today. Jorginho was excellent in playing the ball from the back out of a very tough situation. When he had to go long, he had to go. He went long. Kante was superb. He was totally all over the pitch. Chilwell had a decent game. I won't say he had a great game because defensively he was caught out 1 or 2 times. Reece James he had a decent game. He had a chance in the first half where he could have put a shot on target, but completely scuffed the shot and it went out wide. Apart from that, he did have some opportunities to go down the wing and put across. What I didn't understand was 2 or 3 times he was caught offside on the right wing, and I didn't understand why. You are completely free of space, and you can see across the line. I don't know how you're getting offside in those positions. He needs to work on those. But even in the second half panned out in a way that the way Porto, they were desperate for going for goal. and they could have easily conceded, but again, Pulisic was getting fouled left, right, and center. I'm surprised that he didn't come out of the game injured. Um, Generally, that's what, even if he's not fouled off the game, some way he finds himself to get ways to get injured, but he didn't get injured. Um, Porto eventually scored in the 93rd minute. Sano went down the right wing, put in a cross, and Taremi with an absolutely worldie, wonderful bicycle kick into the top corner. And Mendy stood absolutely no chance. And then point you're thinking, whoa, there's still time here. They could make something out of this. And Porto, they did have a long goal kick, and there was a ball into the box, and one of the strikers kind of went down trying to go get to penalty, and he went down pretty easily. And then Tanemi protested, and he got a yellow card for that. But apart from that, we did what we need to do. We defended away. We didn't need to play expansive attacking football to get through. We did the job. We are through to the semifinals for the first time since 2014. Wow, that was 7 years ago, man. Last time we went, I remember I was watching us beat PSG. Wow, man. And speaking of PSG, they somehow went through. In the other game, I was actually switching tabs between our game and PSG versus Bayern game, and that game was super exciting. Bayern won that game 1-0, but PSG went through on away goals 3-3. They had chances to finish. Bayern also had chances to finish, but they could not take their chances. Bayern, I think they had their good chances, but PSG mostly had chances like that on the counter attack. But Chelsea go through to the semi-final, and we wait to see who we face when Real Madrid play Liverpool tomorrow at Anfield. Real Madrid, of course, have a 3-1 lead, but Liverpool do have the away goal, and the 2-0 result is enough to go through. But you would say the 2-0 result is possible if Anfield was full and you had the fans backing the players from minute 1 to minute 90, but that's not the case. They have to play in empty stadiums. They got their first league win at Anfield last week in 2021. It was a hard fought win against Villa. It will be very tough for them to go through, but I'm hopeful that we can see a very good game tomorrow. But on the other hand, Chelsea, our next game is on Saturday. It is a massive, massive game. It is the big one. It is the FA Cup semi-final against league leaders Manchester City. And I expect a performance kind of on today where we defend and attack them on the counter, because teams who have done that against Manchester City have found great successes doing that way. We had 8 shots on total, but 1 on target. They also had 8 shots, but the 2 on target. For once, we didn't have the lion's share of the possession, shall we say. We just had 46% possession, but they had 54% possession. And yeah, we rallied through, but we went through, and we hope to see who we play in the semi-final in the Champions League. Do like this video, subscribe to this channel for more Chelsea and Chennai Super Kings content. I will be uploading regular content, match reviews of them. My next video will be the match review of Chennai Super Kings versus Punjab Kings when we play on Friday against them. Hopefully we win. I don't expect anything of that. And obviously, Saturday I will be doing the review of Chelsea versus Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final after we hopefully have beaten them and gone on to another final. But that's it from my side. As you know, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon on Friday. Up the Chels.